Good day everyone, welcome to this video lecture about Bootstrap. I am your trainer, Joe Marcil Llevado from Tech Factors Academy. So to start with this lecture, I'd like to talk about first what is Bootstrap. Bootstrap is an open source front-end framework that we can use in designing and developing websites or web applications. It has HTML and CSS based buttons, typography, navigation, templates, and others, which we can actually use in creating responsive web design. In order to understand something, we have to trace back its origin. Now for Bootstrap, it was in 2011 when Mark Otto and Jacob Thornton from Twitter created the blueprint for Bootstrap. In 2011, it was released to the public as Twitter Bootstrap, but since it became an open source project, it was renamed back to Bootstrap. And from then on, new versions of Bootstrap was released. And currently, Bootstrap is on version 4.0. Here are some websites that are currently using Bootstrap. We have news websites like foxnews.com. We have websites for apparel like Lee. And we also have websites or blogs from Daniela Draper to e-commerce website like the Gift Search. All of these websites are currently using Bootstrap as their front-end framework. Now it's time for us to set up Bootstrap 4. To actually set up Bootstrap in our webpage, we have to go to the website getbootstrap.com, and here on their homepage we can actually see this download button that we can click in order for us to be navigated to the download page. In clicking the button, we will be seeing this page here, wherein we are given options on what type of files that we are going to download to use Bootstrap. So we can use either the compiled CSS and JavaScript or the source files, but to make it simple, we will use the Bootstrap CDN, which we are going to embed to our HTML page. In order for us to use this Bootstrap CDN, we have to create first an HTML file. Now to do that, we have to use a text editor. On your end, you may use Notepad or Notepad++. Now in my case, I'm going to use Visual Studio Code. So this is a free and open source text editor that you might like. So you can download this one on the internet. Now let's create a new HTML file. On my text editor, I'm just going to create a new file, then save this file as an HTML on my desktop. Here on my desktop, I'm going to create a new folder. I'm going to call this My Web. You can name your folder anything you like. Inside this folder, I'm going to save my file, which is, I'm going to name it index.html. Now I have an HTML file. Here, I'm going to create an HTML structure. Now to speed things up, I'm just going to use the feature of Visual Studio Code, which is autocomplete. I'm gonna type HTML:5 and then hit enter, and here we go. I got already the scaffold. Now we are going to embed Bootstrap here on our HTML. Now going back to their website, here on their CDN, I'm just gonna click this button, copy, and then I'm gonna go back to my text editor. I'm gonna place it inside here on top, and we got now Bootstrap. And as simple as that, we have already embedded Bootstrap file on our HTML document. So that's it. So see you on our next video lecture, and we are going to explore more about Bootstrap components. Thank you for listening.